welcome back to another episode of the Pantheon. It's been 2 weeks now. I figured let me try to get caught up for too much time passes. Let's just kind of take a look at what's been going on. So, obviously, it's been 2 weeks. We're going on to week 4, and I don't know if this is what everyone kind of expected, but let's start with the heroes. We got, Terrence first, Clayton second, the greatest third, Antonio fourth, and Relax fifth. Champions, we got Isaac first, Tom second, me third, Jeremy fourth, and James fifth. Um, Man, where do I even want to begin on this video, right? Like, I guess, let's look at, scoring, right? So, Clayton talked about it in the league note, kind of like where everyone, ranks at and all that good stuff. Um, here we are. I guess let's start with the people, that probably deserve the most recognition, and that's the people that are undefeated. Under the radar, Felipe Lobos, both undefeated currently, 90% playoff chance. Uh, both teams, we all know what it is. Once again, Terrence going back to back years, putting together strong teams, looking good for both of them. We all know Isaac claims his team is feast or famine. And, honestly, like, I know people think like that's like cap or whatever when Isaac says that, but honestly, I see why he feels that way. Because as we all know early in the season, like what Lamar is doing, how long will he be able to keep it up? Same with what we've seen with Stephon Diggs. How long will he be able to keep it up? And I'm sure he worries about injuries and stuff like that, especially with how risky both of these play. Well, he plays, and then obviously his quarterback, Josh Allen, how risky he is. So I can kind of see why he feels that way when you got these two players putting up astronomical points. Obviously, Jamar Chase is a threat, but like the Bengals offense, like they got threats everywhere. So I think that's why he says feast or famine, because right now it looks real good, but this is what makes Isaac good at fantasy. He has the foresight to look ahead and realize this isn't going to continue. And when that stops, what does the rest of his team do? Is it they're all, putting up points, or is it just two players, one player kind of bailing them out each week? But you never know. This could be, this is Lamar's playing for the bag, so he could be extremely motivated and go crazy. Um, Stephon Diggs, I don't think it's really anything to do with him. He's going to be who he is. I think it's more to do with who's throwing him the ball. And I think as long as Josh Allen stays upright, he'll be fine. But, I mean, I, I give my takes, whatever. It's what I do. I don't think what they're doing on Buffalo is very smart. Like that one game, they had Josh Allen throwing 60 plus times. That's insane. 60 plus times. I get it. It's a new era of the NFL, but I think like when I see stuff like that, to me, that's kind of like what we saw last year with Derrick Henry and why he ended up getting injured. It's just you only can put so many miles on a player until they're bound to be injured. Like they're human. They have a break limit. So anyway, that's under the radar. And then we look at Felipe Lobos, do work. I think he has a lot more balanced team. We said this from the start. His team's balanced. We all know running backs, they really don't start picking up until it starts getting cold outside. So we haven't even seen the best of Jonathan Taylor. Like, where is he ranked right now? Like 10th position. Like, we obviously know that's going to change the colder it gets. Kirk Cousins, and you don't really know what you're going to get from him. Tyreek Hill, he's kind of looking feast or famine, but he's nicked up, and so is Tua. So we'll see how that proceeds. Tom Brady, just look at him. Look at his face, bro. Like, look at him. Like, he's not getting hurt. It's like, look at him. Like, I don't know what I'm just he's immortal. He literally looks like he's a fucking Lich King. Like, it's a wrap, bro. Looking at his bench, all right bench, but I think Terrence, he got a decent team. I'm pretty sure I projected him to go to the playoffs. So I'm not really surprised by this performance. Now let's talk about, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. The greatest, right? So once again, the greatest. He's still, 0-2 against me since the start of the Pantheon. But he's still holding strong, still keeping his name. The greatest. Respect for it. But, I don't know if you guys all remember this, but Ryan said on the draft night, and I quote, he got everything he wanted and more. He's playing chess. We're playing checkers. We weren't able to really keep up with what he was doing. And, I wanted to get to this last week. Well, not like, I guess 2 weeks ago. But then it was like I really didn't have any, time just with all these hurricanes and everything. But this is what I'll say. For a person that got everything they wanted, sure making a lot of, this is the 21st, bruh. What are all these what are we doing? All these roster changes for someone that got everything that they wanted, right? And then we go to more current. Look at all this roster activity. Ryan. Like what are you doing? What are you doing? That doesn't look like a guy that got everything he wanted. This, what I see when I see all this activity? You smell that? That's fear. That's what fear smells like. Ryan is panicking. See, as a front runner myself, I know what it feels like to make promises or write checks that you have to cash. When I claim, I will go back-to-back Super Bowls, it's kind of hard to say you're going to do something and then do it. And I think Ryan is feeling that pressure. Everyone's looking at him. Everyone's constantly judging him. And thanks to Clayton, no one wants to trade because Clayton has made trading a thing of the past. And who will honestly, and this is what really is going to hurt Ryan, and is honestly like I think you, Ryan, you overplayed your hand, because for you to do what you need to do as a cocky front runner, you have to have the ability to sell salt to a slug, ice to an Eskimo. And you just don't have that ability. You don't. You're frustrated. You're sending all these trades. I'm getting people hitting me up like, damn, like you got a trade for Ryan. Look at this bullshit he sent me. Like people are memeing your trades, bruh. You have time to turn this around. You need to hit the emergency button right now, and you need to start doing some strong PR to fix your image, because your team is fucked. You need a trade to bail you out. Maybe Tom will bail you out. Maybe Clayton. I don't see anyone else bailing you out, bro. Like, everyone can kind of see your team's not performing how you thought they were going to perform. Where's Ryan with scoring? Let's see. Okay. 6 was scoring right now. Okay, not the worst. Not the worst. But for the person claiming to be the greatest, looking good, bro. Not looking good at all. You're down bad right now. Claim to be the greatest. You got a lot of work to do. A lot of work. I'm curious to see you pull it off. As a person that prides himself in his ability to trade, to sell salt to a slug, to sell ice to an Eskimo. I had a man named Clayton dedicate every league note to spreading propaganda about me. That's the kind of fear I instilled in him. What, Ron, you got a lot of work to do, bro. It's hard being the villain. It's hard. We're going to see what you're going to do, man. We're going to see. Are you going to prove everybody wrong? Show that you can manage this team like nobody else, and that is why you were the greatest? Or are you just another person claiming they're better than Jordan, but you don't got the numbers to back it up? Come on, man. Come on. Don't be a Gen Zer, bro. We're too old for that. You need to start backing up all this talk. All right. Let's see. Next on my list. Let's check out the franchise. The franchise, where is he in scoring? Number 2 in scoring. Wait, no, he should be number 1, right? Is he number one? Yeah. Number one. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Making sure this is going mathematically correct. Number one in scoring. He said, no, that's points against. Damn, I keep doing that, bro. Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay, yeah. He's number two. All right. Just to make sure I got this right. He said this was the best draft he's ever put together. Um, we'll see. We'll see. Right now, he's feeling, good, but Justin wasn't looking too great. COD, we all know, all are gamers. We all know the new COD coming out. The beta's out. Kyler, he been playing the game. You can kind of tell he been playing the game. And when it comes out, those numbers, he's gonna struggle. He's gonna struggle. I mean, I think Tom's aware of that. I predict Tom's gonna try to trade Kyler again. Maybe go back to the well with Ryan, because Ryan's pretty desperate. He needs a trade right now for a bad draft. And Tom, he likes trading with Ryan. So, this is just my advice, Ryan. I think you need to trade with Tom. He is probably the person to go to. I mean, I've never seen a person compliment another person on the trade as much as you did. I mean, like that right there, my friend, that's selling salt to a slug. That's ice to an Eskimo. What you did to Tom, that genjutsu, you gotta get that off on more people. You can't just have one. You gotta Tsukiyomi the entire league. All right. But looking at this team, Deontay Johnson, Christian Kirk, not a Derek Carr fan. But hey, he's high stepping right now. He beat me. Who am I to say? But I'm just, I'm a retired GOAT, man. I'm just giving my opinions. DeAndre Swift, obviously fire. We'll see. We'll see exactly what he can do with this team. I mean, it's a good team. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not. That's really all I got to say at the moment. It's early. It's very early, and we'll see. We'll see if these teams can keep it up. Next, the Dak Knight. You know what? No, I need to go to the Hero League. Yeah, Jeremy, you're gonna have to wait a minute. I gotta alternate. Let's look at Goodwood's team. All right, he's 2-1. Oh, where's Goodwood on scoring? Hold on, let me look at this. Goodwood is 4. Oh, okay, yeah, 4 on scoring. Okay. And let's look at his team. Okay, so he made the mistake last year, back-to-back quarterbacks, first and second round or first and third. It seems like he learned. He got the GOAT, Jared Goff, on his team. Mixon, Waddle, a little banged up. Yeah, I don't even know who that tight end is. Eckler, he got a bad coach, but he's a talent. Mike Evans, Tyler Lockett, which was a gift from L. He said he always drops players for Clayton to pick up. So I don't know if they got like some kind of backroom deal worked out. But James said that Clayton is always picking up his scraps. So I don't know if that's just like charity, or if James don't know what he's doing, or is he basically saying that Tyler Lockett is not sustainable, and this is going to cost Clayton to lose crucial games because he's trusting, because L likes to L really thinks he's L. James really thinks he's James. And I'll touch more on him later. We're talking about Goodwood right now. Okay, so then we got, Thickneck, T-Law, DJ Moore don't like him. Brees Hall don't like him. Juju don't like him. Chase Edmonds, don't even know who that is. I don't even know if he's active. Ryan Tannehill, I have no idea why he's on this bench. Michael Carter, I like him. So I think this is a decent team. I mean, he's in the Heroes division. I think this can get him very far. Will it be enough to get him into the playoffs? I don't know. I think it's too early to tell. We need more data. Here we go. See in the ship. Right now, a sleeper team. I feel like Antonio. He don't get no respect. We look at him right now. Points for 7th in scoring. 7th in scoring. That's not good. That is not good at all. Now, I was a big fan of this draft. I thought he did an excellent job with this draft. And I just think this is a slow building team. I think with the Rams coming off of a Super Bowl, it's going to take them some time to congeal, especially losing players like Robert Woods. I forgot who the guy that they got to replace him. But anyway, like just to build that kind of instinct on where they need to be on the field. But I think that's eventually going to work. Dalvin Cook, obviously, he hasn't been doing anything, and we know he's not going to stay at number 25. Absolutely not. Devonte Adams, obviously, GOAT. Tight end, mid-tier. Higgins, that's a feast or famine. You never know because the Bengals just so talented at the wide receiver position. Saquon, I think he's really going to have a breakout year. Mike Williams, I would say he should do well because that Chargers coach loves to throw the ball. So I think he should eat. And I believe Mike Williams is like 6'6". So Heaton, really good pick. Then we got like Michael Thomas. I feel like they still haven't figured things out in New Orleans. We haven't seen, the best of Michael Thomas yet. Jameis with the injuries. But, you got to play through that. We'll see if he figures it out. But anyway, I think this team, I'm still on team Sia in the ship. I think this team has a lot of potential. I think it's too early to give up on and just say like this is a, typical Antonio year because obviously Antonio is not known for making the playoffs, has never won the Super Bowl. So he has a lot to prove. Terrence, while he's shown 2 consecutive years of great drafts, I think we still got a lot left to see from Antonio in the tank. All right. Next. Relax. I like the name. He got his boy Rodgers. I think this is Roderick trying to get back to the Herm Edwards level. The GOAT, the fear. Back then, no one looked forward to playing Roderick. Roderick was a threat. But then over the years, the format changes and all this kind of stuff, Roderick's just been slowly falling off. Now, last video I said he's become the new Terrence. Obviously, that video made an impact. He immediately made a trade. Like, nah, fuck this. I ain't going out like that. I'm getting my boy, somebody I can root for, somebody I can believe in, and he going hammies. And it's A-Rod, man. Like the NFL didn't do anything to him about lying about COVID. NFL didn't do anything about him popping perk 40s on the field. I think that's a good pick. I mean, you can't deny Rodgers. Like, even though he don't got any offensive weapons, he could just keep throwing that ball to, Aaron Jones, Lazard, and Aaron Rodgers is going to Aaron Rodgers. Christian McCaffrey, I think, even with Baker Mayfield, he really hasn't done much. Like, where is he? Okay, he's number 8, so I can't say he hasn't done much. He's top 10. But I think he's on his way to being, the old Christian McCaffrey. He's not hurt. Debo, obviously, it seems like the entire offense runs through him. They got him in every position you can imagine. George Kittle, beastie tight end. Marquis Brown, I think I would say he's the number 1 option. And even when DeAndre comes back, I don't know if he's going to overtake him just because of like how young he is. But we'll see because chemistry is probably more than anything. And Marquise Brown, for anyone that has been watching those Arizona games, has dropped multiple crucial balls that could have put them in great positions or even win the game. And for those that seen that Raiders game, DK Metcalf, like strong wide receivers. Like this team right now, I think is underperforming 1000%. Kyle Pitts, beast. I can't even say it's underperforming because if we go look at like last week for this team, it wasn't even that. It's just Roger, like, and he won. That's what's so crazy. But he, like, you got to know who to start. And that is where, like, this was concerning. So, relax. That's right. He changed his name. Like, let's look at this. All right. So, obviously, he came out on top, which is just a mismanaged team. He still shitted on Ryan. That's crazy. Couldn't be me. Look at these points on the bench. James Robinson, Jamal, 18, like, Kyle, what are we doing here? Like, he left some major point, and he's still, so the point being, once I think he gets a big enough sample size, because I think a lot of these players, aren't necessarily in his wheelhouse, and he kind of starts to get more consistency on who does what. And obviously Jacksonville under a new head coach, kind of we're not sure what he's going to do. I think he'll start to put it together. But this is a team I was ready to check out. But you know, this week with him making that many blunders and still beating the greatest, his team might got a little bit more left in the tank than we thought. Let's see. No, it's this one. And go back. Where was he? Relax. Number 9 in scoring. But it's early. It's early. Let's see. Oh yeah, so then let's hit up the Dak night. Let's see. So, well, I keep forgetting to look at his scoring. Where is Dak on scoring? 8 on scoring. Okay, he in the 400s. Wait. Yeah. All right. I keep looking at PA. I don't know why. All right. We're looking. So obviously, he was a big Tua believer. Tua showing up. This new head coach in Miami, he looks like he's brought a new energy. Definitely not throwing to get draft picks down there. They are actually trying this year. David Montgomery, I think he got hurt, but I'm not sure his status. Cooper Kupp, obviously. Cooper Kupp, legit. Jake Ferguson, I think, this guy has a lot of talent. He might be a sleeper tight end. I wasn't aware of him. McLaurin, we already know how that go. Adam Thielen, I mean, he should be able to eat when you got to put probably like a safety, a cornerback, and probably a spy on Jefferson because he's just that nice. So he should be able to eat all of that. Baltimore, we know they love to run the ball. I'm not sure where Dobbins is. Oh, my God. Dobbins hasn't done anything. But it's early. I think he might have even been injured. Matt Ryan, he seems to be fired up. I don't know if anyone saw the article or the interview talking about Matt Ryan before they played the Chiefs and kind of how he was holding guys accountable and saying, this is unacceptable. And they said that was refreshing to see, a quarterback hold people accountable and actually want to win, which evidently is quite different than what Carson Wentz was. He was just, just another guy. They basically said he didn't really care. Keenan Allen, Cam Akers, that's very weird what's going on with him. He got Jimmy G. Okay. So we'll see. I mean, we know Jay Smith, he's a competitor. Right now it's not looking too good. I don't know, man. He might have to make some shit happen. But Jay Smith, he knows how to steer a ship. So I just know him as a fantasy player. I think if things continue down this path, he's gonna make shit happen. He definitely will make shit happen. So next we got L. Been catching them L's. Look at this, man. 0-3. Guy, self-proclaimed loser. Oh, I'm nobody. I'm shitty. Oh, I'm dropping players, giving them to other people. One thing about James, he's not scared to take chances. And it's obvious with some of the people that he's dropped. Looking at his team, though, obviously Jalen Hurts, monster. Leonard Fournette, I think is very early. He's going to do a lot more. Curtis Samuel, I mean, so far what we've seen, he's looking like a breakout star. I don't know what he's going to do with TJ, man. I think TJ has talent, but, with DeAndre Swift on that team, it's just Jamal, the backup running back, Amon. It's just going to be tough for him to get his points. I don't think he's a bad pick. It's just, I never thought I would say this, but the Detroit Lions kind of look like they got some depth on their team. Like, they can spread the ball around. They got some options. Najee Harris. The thing is, like, he's going to get the ball, but they're just going to stack 8 in the box because Money Mitch can't throw. Cordell Patterson. I mean, I think it's pretty exciting what's going on in Atlanta with Mariota. It's just kind of amazing how you put a quarterback that you just assumed was kind of done with a new OC and a head coach, and they almost look like a different player. Devonta Smith very early. But he was another one, mismanaged his team. Let's go take a look. I'm pretty sure he could have won if he would have managed his team properly. So let's see. Who was he going against? He was going against the Dak Knight. What did he leave on the bench? No, okay, no. Yeah, he wouldn't have won no matter what. This ain't enough. That definitely ain't enough to beat him. Where he at? 137, 175. Nah. Damn. Jay went off this week. Shush. Buccaneers defense 35. Them defenses is going in, man. That's crazy. Yeah, he wasn't winning that. But anyway, I mean, I don't even want to spend a lot of time on James, bro. Like, L's, he catching L's, bro. Like, yeah, he could take pride. He always, sending me these same texts. I'm undefeated against you. You can't talk about me. All right, we're going to see. We're going to see this week. We're going to see if your eyes still got some light. Pun intended. Yes, sir.
There are many types of monsters in this world. Monsters who will not show themselves and who cause trouble. Monsters who abduct children. Monsters who devour dreams. Monsters who suck blood. And monsters who always tell lies. Lying monsters are a real nuisance. They are much more cunning than other monsters. They pose as humans, even though they have no understanding of the human heart. They eat, even though they've never experienced hunger. They study, even though they have no interest in academics. They seek friendship, even though they do not know how to love. If I were to encounter such a monster, I would likely be eaten by it.
All right. And then obviously, wait, I don't even think it's this one. Isn't it this one? Yeah. We got me, man, call it luck. Man, look, man, I'm just chilling. I don't know what to say, man. Like, anyone that knows me, they know who I am. They know how my personality is. I've done it. I've done it all. Like, it's just, I'm just chilling, man. Like, my team trash right now. I'm 1-2. I'm just kind of coasting. My team, I got Joey B, Joe Shiesty, maybe I'll be back in blood. You never know. Derrick Henry, maybe he's still hurting, looking right. Some wide receiver off Detroit. I don't know who I draft. I just, at random, close my eyes, click people. Travis Kelce, old, washed, ain't even good no more. Aaron Jones. Obviously, Dylan's the new running back. Once again, behind the curve. Michael, somebody, he was hurt, not even that good. I drafted a Browns wide receiver. They only have Baker Mayfield throwing on the ball, so we know he's trash. Obviously, dangerous. Yeah, it was a dangerous pick, me drafting him. Fucking trash. Russell is garbage, bro. Chargers defense, I can't stand their head coach. He is an idiot, and I don't know why I ever trusted. Well, no, yeah, I know why I trust him, because I take chances. That's my MO. Justin Tucker, now that's a solid pick right there. That's a kicker. I mean, same thing I did last year. I got people that aren't eligible to play on my team. He's gonna be sitting there all season, just like last year when I had Winston sitting on my team. We got Lazard. Like, where is he ranked? He ain't even good. Yeah, 62, bro. Like, garbage. Melvin Gordon, a backup running back, not good. Jameis, trash. Where is he? Like 30? Oh, he's ranked 17. He trash. I don't even know who this dude is. I think he third string or something. I just like his last name is Likely. Because, like, if he ever do pipe off, I got a whole bunch of puns. I'm going to say with his name. That's literally why I drafted that dude. Then we got the Broncos defense. Because, Russ said, let's ride. So I figured if Russ don't ride, then maybe the defense will ride. And right now, the defense riding. Like, they number 3. So at least I got that right. I was wrong about the Chargers defense. I thought with them having Khalil Mack and the Bosa brother, they were going to go ham. But that coach is just that damn dumb. He can't even figure out how to get them to sack people. Then we got, I don't even know who this is, but he got 3 lines at the end of his name, so it kind of look like a UPC. So that's kind of tough, like on some Matrix type stuff, like plugging into the Matrix. So yeah, man, like my team really ain't that good. Nothing new. Where am I on scoring? Like, what am I, 5th? Hold on, let me see. Where am I scoring? Yeah, I'm at the bottom, like on scoring. So like, I'm not even really that good for real. I'm just, getting lucky like I usually do. The only thing that ain't luck is when I play Ryan, because when I play Ryan, I show up. Yes, sir. Let's go take a look at when I play Ryan. Let's go look at my only victory. Look at shit. Look at that. Look at that. Wait, no, I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh no, that's it. Yeah. Look at them boys popping off. Wait, no, that ain't what I wanted to look at. What happened? Yeah, no, here it is. Or was that it? Man, look, man, I'm just getting off work. I'm tired. Is that the actual score? Oh no, I'm looking at projected. That's why. Look at that, man. That want to talk about some luck. I always get lucky when I play the greatest, man. Just the stars align that way. I don't know what to say. Let's see. So I think that's all I really got to say. I just figured, make a video. You know what? Let's go look at the power rankings that Clayton made. Let's go look at that. I saw some talk about these power rankings. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna even do it this video. I'm gonna try to like throw some pizzazz or whatever on this video, but this is what I can say about looking at this video. And I get Clayton's logic. Like, he's looking at power rankings from a perspective of wins are more important than stats. Which we all know, like, Clayton don't really keep anything consistent. So, like, his power rankings are honestly a joke. I kind of see what, like, Tom was saying, what he was saying. He's just not consistent. And that ain't even about, like, where he got Tom or, like, any of that. It's just, that was just, when Tom said that was just a poor answer because it doesn't match, like, some of the shit he said. Like, Tom literally backed into the playoffs and then went into the Super Bowl. He was not hyping up Tom whatsoever. He was like, this motherfucker about to get smoked. And that obviously didn't happen. So I think, he just didn't put a lot of thought into it. And I get it, man. It's a Tuesday. This man just burnt his hand. He was trying to cook glizzies on the grill, burned his hand trying to flip them. Like, anybody that knows about cooking glizzies, you got to use like a fork or something. This man just sticking his hand in the pot, like on the grill, like flipping the dogs. Like, that's crazy. So, I'm sure he couldn't probably type right. And he was just kind of rushing this out. And that's kind of why this probably looked like this. So we're just going to ignore this. I like the top scoring thing he's doing. I think that's great. I think that's a reminder for everyone to keep saying QBs need a buff. This is like, look at that. Like, no, QBs are fine. As long as your QB's mobile. Now, if your QB's not mobile, then, it's a little different. But definitely the running factor is helping these guys stay up there. Yeah, but nonetheless, it was a good league note. Game of the week, I don't really know why this is game of the week. L is 0-3. Like, I guess if he beat me, he'll be 1-3. Oh, then I'd be 1-3. Then we'd be the same. Damn, that's crazy. But that won't happen. Yeah, so that's all I got, man. I think this is shorter than the last one, maybe longer. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm really tired, but I figured like I got to do this. I didn't do it last week, so let me just throw this together. I might edit in some cool stuff. I'm just giving this to you raw. I'm not. Oh my God. Yo. That's crazy. So I'm doing all of this stuff, right? And then I just realized it's not even recording when I'm doing. Oh my God, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, so this video was probably made, I don't know, Monday, Sunday, I can't remember. But basically, I had my targets incorrect and it was recording the wrong screen. So that led to me having the audio, but not the actual visual of what I was doing. So that led me to, coming up with what you guys just watched. So, my bad if it was a little rough when I was talking and I didn't actually have what I was talking about on screen. I just kind of tried to make sure at least the team was the focus subject of the video portion to match the audio. Maybe I didn't get all the details and, shit like that. But yeah, my bad. I just wanted my P's and Q's, and that's what happens when you get caught lacking like I did. So anyway, my bad. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. I had a lot more other things, but maybe I'll be able to work it into next week or the following week. But But anyway, yeah, trying to add a little bit more humor and stuff like that into it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, all that good stuff. And that's all I got, man. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was eventful. Peace.